We all have our flaws, but let's praise people when they do well as we talk about them when they do bad, okay? To all my old and new subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you're just passing by and you're liking this beautiful voice you're hearing today for the first time, I'm just kidding. Please consider subscribing if you want to hear more of this beautiful voice. Anyways, let's dive into today's video. So in Korra's live video, she has said things that triggered me to make this video. So Korra, for the first time, talked about how comfortable she was to drop her kids off with their dad and not feeling lonely or feeling like something was going to happen to them.
I just dropped off the girls, and for the first time in my life, dropping off the girls, I do not feel a soul-crushing loneliness. I feel okay. I feel good. For the first time in my life, I feel like, okay, I'm dropping off the girls. They're not gonna be dead when I come back, you know. They're gonna be fine. They're just gonna be with their daddy, and it's gonna be fine.
And she also talked about how she appreciated Justin for bringing her to America as she is living the American dream.
And I'm grateful for my brother in the Lord for bringing me here. He said to me, and I quote, if you were going to do this, there's only one place you need to be. You need to be in Los Angeles. You need to be in a place that will help you thrive. And I appreciate him for bringing me here. Even if our love went sour, I really appreciate him for that. Just coming here and creating the life that you dream of. People who are born here don't know how incredible that is. But I just want to say thank you to the country that made me feel so free. So free, to the people who made me feel so loved and so free.
We all have heard that from Korra. You see, why I'm making this video is because of some of her die-hard fans who don't understand the concept of partners having good relationship during and even after divorce, if situation warrants. I specify if situation warrants, especially if there are kids involved. First of all, I'm personally happy Korra is understanding what peace of mind feels like during a divorce process, and hopefully it continues that way for her. The fact that she feels comfortable dropping her kids with their dad now, which I guess she used to be uncomfortable doing before, means or says a whole lot.
I feel great. The sheer fact that I'm able to smile after dropping them and not feel like I'm about to die.
I know Korra and Justin had a hard marriage according to them. I mean, what he posted. And I want to assume things are still hard for both of them, especially going through a divorce. But having a sense of peace of mind was really needed, and is still needed even after the whole divorce process is over. My whole point here is that if situations in divorce is not life-threatening and kids are involved, it only makes sense for both partners to embrace the situation and make peace so they can both co-parent in peace and be happy. Because whether we like it or not, they're also human. They have their feelings, they have their emotions and all of that. But again, they can also not be at war all the time, because that's just going to make co-parenting for them very difficult. And guess what? Every party involved is going to suffer from it, which is bad enough for their mental health, including the children. And I tell my friends that one thing that is important, one important thing needed in raising a child or children, whether you're divorced or married or being single or whatsoever, is to have a good mental health. A good mental health cannot be overemphasized. Yes, their love went sour, in my opinion, due to greediness on both sides. That's just my opinion. But the fact that Korra appreciated him, I mean Justin, for bringing her to America was a nice thing to say about him, at least. Of course, she could have come on her own, maybe through a different means, but the fact that she came when she did and appreciated the fact that Justin is one of the reasons her dream is coming through was so nice of her to even talk about. We all have our flaws, but let's praise people when they do well as we talk about them when they do bad, okay? So for all those saying that Korra married for green card and Justin married her to pay off students loan, blah blah blah, What Korra said in that video was just to prove that she and Justin meant well for each other in the beginning, but unfortunately, things went wrong. But like I said before, they allowed greed, immaturity, lack of understanding, and respect ruin their marriage. Things could have been different if the above mentioned were in place. Yes, no marriage is perfect, but when two agrees and are intentional about their marriage, things can get better, and they can both have a beautiful marriage that works for them and not for the public. So online in-laws, you guys have heard it from Korra, Korra Obidi. And at the end of the day, I really wish them all the best in their co-parenting journey, because they need that peace of mind to be a great parent to their children. So haters of both Justin and Korra, don't be surprised when you see both of them happy. Not because they're going to come together, but if they do come back together, that's fine. That's not what I'm saying. It just means that they left the WhatsApp group of unhappy people. This is why I'm not a supporter of any of them. But since they put their business out there or their life out there, I speak my opinion based on what they post and call a spade a spade. Thank you so much for watching up till this time. If you are here, please consider subscribing to my channel, like and share my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.